I don't know where this whole love thing is going,
Right.
but it kind of almost seems like, damn, like I don't even want to try. They try and like portray it as if like I gotta see that he really liked me by his money, but it's like, what happened to you seeing that I really like you by my actions or by the things that I do or how I treat you and stuff like that? They don't care about that no more.
It's like you got to make a deposit for love.
It's down payments for
Yo,
we in college. Why do you expect me to do X, Y, and Z, and we both in the same situation? You know, you can't expect what you see Diddy doing for Carisha.
50-year-old man.
Yeah, and I'm 20 years old in the same situation as you. That's why it's like now it's like I'm pushing so hard. Sometimes I feel like just to make sure that I'm straight so that I can support somebody else if, you know, somebody else comes in my life. But it's like, why do I feel like I got to do all of this at this age? Like, well, I should be just having fun.
The Highest Point Podcast.
More than a pod, it's a lifestyle.
Yo. Welcome to the Highest Point Podcast. This is a podcast for everyone, no matter where you're from, no matter what you've been through. You know you deserve the best and willing to put in the work for progress to reach the highest point. And talk about reaching the highest point, we got somebody here today, a very, very special guest, man. Stay on the grind, doing this thing right here out of Carolina, man. Mr. Leeko Staccs, what's happening with you, fam?
What's good with you, man?
Man, everything, man. Really glad to have you on the show, fam. Really to highlight what you got going on. I think you dope. And one thing we like to do on this show is really jump right into the music.
Yeah.
You can already tell there's something different, people. If you got your volume down, turn that motherfucker up. Leeko Staccs. This is the Highest Point Podcast. And we only bring you that hot shit, you heard?
I hope you find someone worse and he gives you those headaches you said I would give you. I only want you if I'm hitting it. Can't see myself coming back if he with you. I learned your body in all them positions I put you in while I was with you. But you wanted more and you chose off for sure, so don't ask why that man ain't official. You used to be my little freak in the night. I called you up when I won't feeling right. Weed in my system, so I hate it right. Know you belong with me even though we would fight. You don't wanna answer my calls. We don't communicate at all. You still think about me in all of the moments we shared, had your feelings involved. Let's take time, baby. I know you moved on, but that's mine, baby. You said it's fuck me and that's fine, baby. So when you cool down, hit mine, baby. My dime lady, that's fine, baby. I know you moved on, but that's mine, baby. You said it's fuck me and that's fine, baby. So when you cool down, hit mine, baby. My dime lady. Does he love you the same? Does he hug you the same? You popping up in my dreams and that's cool. Let me ask you a question. He fuck you the same? Yeah, I got hoes, but my main gone. Used to say when I hit, keep my chains on. Tryna hear your songs with that same tone. No, I'm toxic, but damn, it's my pain.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Yo, we ain't gonna get to y'all right now. Yo, y'all gotta tune into the album to hear the rest of that, cause Buddy going in right now. Yo, like, when I'm listening to that track, though, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, yo, you ever had one that you felt like got away?
For sure. Yeah. That's exactly what it was about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because on this show, I listen, and our listeners, we tune into the lyrics.
Yeah.
We big on the lyrics, fam. Like, we real, true music people. Hip-hop, R&B, we like to dive into it. So, you know, how was that situation? Like, what inspired you to really create this track?
Not recently, about like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was dealing with, you know, a girl.
Yeah.
That, you know, of course I thought in my head was the one.
Right.
But, you know, it was, you know, it has ups and downs, but it was just kind of like, you know, like the toxic love is kind of like, it's like you can't like run away from it. It's like something that you want like again, especially when you're young.
Yeah.
I'm only 20. I was like 18 at the time. So it was just like, the relationship was just like, it was up and down, but like, I had love for that person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, so it's like after, you know, some time went through, things happened, people changed up, you know, people switched up, you know, we grow apart, things like that. And,
right.
You know, it just me, that was just like at the time when I made that, like that specific song, Dom Lady, like it was pretty much like I kind of had felt like damn, I lost that girl. You know what I'm saying? I lost that one that, you know, I thought was it.
Yeah. But did you tell her you thought she was it while you was in that situation?
Multiple times, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like when I was young, like I had situations where I'm like, I'm digging this chick, but my ego was in the way.
For sure.
I ain't want to voice it. And I'm still hanging out with the homies, going out, doing our thing. I still feel like, you know what I'm saying? We out here bagging multiple chicks, but I know I'm digging this one on the side like a lot. But I'm out here with the boys and like I can't let them see me feel like I'm like some chump, like falling in love. Like, unfortunately, when we're young, that's kind of how they try to make you feel.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but the fact that you would let her know multiple times, even though you was a youngster, that's still dope. That shows some maturity. So, like, how was it like kind of reciprocated? Did she feel the same way? Like, what was going on?
Yeah, I mean, like, of course, from the beginning to like towards the end, and it was like everything was. It was a roller coaster, but it felt good. You know what I'm saying? But when it was time to like let it all go, it was like the hardest thing ever in my life. Like I never even imagined like I learned that like heartbreak, bro. It's like you damn near finna die.
Yo, it hurt.
It hurt. Yeah,
it hurt.
Like I felt like I was dying.
Yeah,
I was just like, bro, like I feel like I'm losing a piece of myself. And it was crazy, man.
Yeah, like when someone got your heart and then they are gone, it really is literally losing a piece of yourself. And
sure.
They'll always forever be in a memory of yours too. Like, and it'll be a smaller capacity, like as you go on. But like when you really feel someone, they're gonna always be there in some type of small way. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So like, cause even like when I was listening to the track, I was like, okay, it made me think about situationships that sometimes men and women have where okay, we agreed that okay, we just having fun, but this thing is not monogamous.
For sure.
But have you ever been in a situation where, okay, you guys had that agreement, but then like, wait, I'm starting to catch feelings a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that joke can happen.
Yeah.
And what do we supposed to do? Like, cause we know we said we're gonna have this agreement, but now like I'm feeling you after a while.
Yeah.
What you do in that situation?
I mean that past situation kind of like changed me. So it's like with something like that now, like I wouldn't even like give it too much energy. Like I just try and like to keep my emotions like grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like because before I was like real like, nah, like I gotta have this person. I gotta run after this person, chase this person. Like I don't want them to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just like now it's kind of like you realize when you get older, like everybody's temporary. You know what I'm saying? So whether they're gonna die or they're gonna leave your life, eventually. So you just gotta, lock that in and understand that that's what life is. And that's how I am now. Like I don't even put too much energy into certain things. Like if it's over, it's over. I move on.
Right. I mean, that's real. That's real. It's like life got its seasons, man. Like, it's either someone gonna be here for a season or a lifetime. And most people that we encounter in life, they just there for a season.
Yeah. Like I had read somewhere that like a minute ago it had like just like clicked with me. And it was like somebody was just saying like when it comes to those types of situations that I was, talking about, you could have like somebody in your life at this time or at this moment. They could be your soulmate just for that moment. But because we grow so much and we shed so much skin over time, it's kind of like you were my soulmate for that person I was at that time.
Right.
Now, you down the road, it ain't like that no more.
Yeah, and because some people always say I lost my soulmate and be thinking that like, okay, it's over. Like it's only one soulmate.
Yeah.
But the fact that, and also people change over time. Like, so your soulmate at one point may not be the same soulmate later. Like we can have multiple soulmates.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if somebody out there feeling like, because it sounds like in that track, when I'm listening to that Dime lady, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's 10. That's 10 out of 10. Like, you felt like that person was perfect. That means for you, that's your perfect fit. Sure. That's like a soulmate.
Yeah.
But, when you lose them, it hurts. But now when you mature, you got the realization that, hey, okay, yes, that was a season. I enjoyed that season. But there's another soulmate out there for me as well. So I'm not going to trip too hard. I'm not going to end it all. And I'm not going to throw in the towel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's real. That's real. And then something else kind of like sparked in my mind when I was listening to those tracks, like, cause my mind just go everywhere. Like, do you think, like, cause sometimes also with men or women, like we'll have like multiple chicks or whatever.
Mhm.
But then those chicks that you with, you don't want to see them with no other man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, do you think that's just a one-sided thing, or you think women also feel that same way when they feel like, okay, well, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, we're just dating, but when they see you out with another chick, they get mad too. Like, so like everybody want their cake and eat it too?
I feel like the way like women do it, like they don't, like when they have those feelings for you and they like you, when they're like emotionally involved, they don't want to see you with nobody else. But once they like check out, they're like, fuck it, like
Yeah, just do
you. Yeah, you could, you do whatever you gonna do. But like us as guys, like we're that way through like the whole way through from the jump
beginning
to the end, and it's crazy. It's like I don't want you, even if I'm still doing me, I don't want you with nobody else.
Right.
But even after we do whatever, I probably still don't want to see you with nobody else.
Right.
That's just me. I don't know.
Yeah. Even though if you don't even want a wife for, you don't want her to be your chick.
Yeah.
You just know y'all just smashing.
Yeah.
But still be feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
When you see it with another man. Like, I wonder, where did that come from? Like, is that like ego? Is that pride? Because a man feel like, okay, you know what I'm saying, she with me, she shouldn't want nobody else. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But why? What does that mean?
I think it's just like being a man is like your inner possessive spirit. Like once you get to a point in life where you realize that, okay, I get with somebody that I actually care for, or that I actually want to be around, or even I just want to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want you to go and be with nobody else, especially if I'm enjoying the time that we spending. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that's really just what it is.
Yeah, and there's levels to it too, because sometimes also, you got certain chicks where just bustos. I don't even know if they still use bustos, the term, but
I ain't never heard that before.
But also, I'm real country too. We can get into that later. But something me and my boys used to call those bustos. That's a chick where we just send them through the whole team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't care if you see her with somebody else, because obviously, hey, the whole team done smashed.
Yeah.
But then there's another level. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, nah, I don't want to wife you. I still want to date other people, but yo, you cool as hell. Damn that.
That's the homies.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you cool as hell. Like, everything's fun. Like, under the sheets fun. Outside of the sheets fun. But I just know mentally I don't want to be in a relationship. But also, okay, I want us to do our thing, but I don't want you to be doing that with nobody else.
Yeah. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like,
But I still want to have my chicks on the side.
Yeah, be loyal to me, but I'm about to go, I'm going to still do my thing. So when you not around, I got,
Yeah.
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 I don't been there.
Right.
Been there.
And then there's that next level where, okay, now I'm going to try to be monogamous. I'm shaving off chicks for this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because I don't want this one to have no inkling to leave me alone, because she like that.
Yeah.
So, and then that one probably has potential to be wifey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm married now, but heck, when I was young, man, I didn't think I would ever get to that point.
Yeah,
I don't. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way right now. I don't like. I see myself possibly getting married, but it's just like the way I'm going with like my routine in life right now, and just me being like real independent and just doing my thing. Like I don't see marriage coming for a little minute.
Right.
like you gotta really like I got standards now. You know what I'm saying? Like girls,
it's important to have that.
Yeah,
men gotta have standards too.
If you're not reaching them standards that that I got, or you can't flow with this routine that I got in life, like it's no point.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I think you said something very important, man. Like a lot of times you hear women say like, a man need to have more money than me, he need to have his own place, he need to have a car, he need to have all this. But a lot of times you hear the list of a man, he want two things: fat ass and titties. Maybe no waist. Some dudes like the little bit of waist too. They don't bother them.
Yeah.
They list not as strong, so their standards are a little bit lower.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And we condition like that a little bit, where when we become super successful, you're thinking that, okay, she don't really have that much coming to the table. But
exactly.
I think the men mindset should have like, yo, you should have just as high standards as the ladies, because that's smart.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You won't be taken advantage of out here in these streets. So
that's exactly what happens. Like, it's kind of like a double standard.
Yeah.
Like girls, they get to have like all these standards, and he got to have this, he got to have that.
Right.
But as soon as a guy say the same thing, it's kind of just like, oh, he's this, he's that.
Right. He's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Like, even on like on social media, I was kind of talking about that before, and saying like, if you're gonna be with a woman, make sure she got some things going on too. And the lady said to me was under like in the comments, I don't even know who she was, but she was like, yeah, only broke men say that the woman need to have bread too. Real rich men don't care how much money a woman got or what she bringing to the table. It's like, that sounded real stupid to me. And that sounded like some conditioning that ladies want men to continue to think like so they can always take advantage of you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
They're the number one manipulators in the world.
It's manipulation.
Yeah.
And it's been manipulation since the beginning of time.
For sure.
Like, because they continually try to make men think that. Like, okay, you must be broke if you care about what I'm bringing to the table. But that's dumb.
Yeah.
Jay-Z won't broke.
Yeah.
But he ain't wife nobody but Beyonce.
Exactly.
She's super lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that joint crazy. Just to pull back a little bit too, because, on this show, we like to talk about the journey of people, talk about things that they've been through, where they come from and how you got to this point. So can you tell us a little bit, where you're from and the family dynamics you had growing up?
Okay. So, I was raised in Durham, North Carolina. And, I got my family, they all from New York, and, I grew up with a single mom. I'm the middle child of 3 brothers. And growing up it was tough, having a single mom, and she on one income trying to.
Right.
So, me growing up, I had like real bad anger issues. Cause like as a kid, like I was like real emotional, like trying to like figure out like why my dad in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just all of that, like all of that pent up emotion, like I used to get in trouble a lot. I used to be the bad kid. Like my mom still loved me though.
Yeah, of course.
But,
of course.
It was just like growing up, like everything that I was dealing with, like I was just like, let me figure out a way to actually channel this energy. And I fell in love with music like real young. Like I used to get up early in the morning before like school, like before I was even supposed to be up, to watch like the MTV music videos they used to play.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, like early in the morning, just to like, look at people and see what they're doing. And then, I would start trying to like write songs myself. And then eventually I got to the point where I met some people in high school and it was just like, bro, like we've heard you rap before, like come through, And, so I started there. We, started in an empty room.
Right.
Like at my homeboy's crib. And we would go there after school all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a year and some change later, I met my producer now.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent Michaels. He makes a good amount of my beats and he engineers all my stuff. And then, the whole team that came with that. Like just like my whole, like the whole family, like they family to me now. You know what I'm saying? So just growing up, like it was tough because, Durham is Durham.
Facts.
So you know anything about Durham, like it's its ups and its downs,
Yep.
We've seen
Bull City.
Yeah, we've seen hard times, but we good now, and I just use like everything that I dealt with in my life. Like anytime I'm going through something, anytime I'm dealing with something, like that's how I get it off.
Right.
Like
right.
I'm a real like laid back type of dude. So, but that came from like maturing. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be real hot headed, but it's just from maturing and growing and actually like realizing like, okay, you might want me to go to a therapist, but this is my therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how I kind of like channel all my emotions. And whenever I'm feeling something, like I don't argue with nobody. Like I don't.
Right.
However I feel, I put it to the music and the music speaks for itself.
Absolutely. And then like, man, I was the same way when I was in music. Like, I'm still in it, dibbling and dabbling, but it's less. But like when I was going through something, I write my music down, record it. And then when I play it back and listen to it, whatever that situation was I going through, I'm over it now.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you also helping somebody else once you like, once you release it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I've always like I've kind of like I'm just starting to get into.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people like they'll hit me up like whenever they hear my music and they'll be like, bro, like this song right here, like it I'm dealing with this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or like you made me really like get through this whole situation. Like I've had a few of those before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to say like a whole bunch, but it's been a couple people that have been like, yo, your music is really helping me right now.
Man, you got a gift. Like never forget that. Don't pull off the gas with that gift, fam, because like artists, you can put things in words that other people feel, but they just can't say it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But God gave us that gift to be able to speak for others. And that's what you're doing. So just keep speaking for others. Because when I'm listening to your music, and I'm listening to the lyrics, I can tell it's coming from real places. I also can tell that you listen to friends, they telling their story. You can even pull from their scenarios in their life and even put it into music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's dope. Like that means something. You know what I'm saying? Not alone for your therapy, and it's being therapeutic for others. And back when you was talking about your mom Dukes growing up, you know, Durham, Bull City, did you guys have come from a blended family?
What you mean?
Like when I say blended family, like, okay, like I got a stepson, and that, of course, his father's not. I'm not his father biologically.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then I got a daughter that's me and his mom child together.
No. It was my mom. She grew up in New York. She came from Guyana.
Okay.
And when she was young, went to New York, and she met my older brother's dad. Had him, and then she moved to North Carolina. She met my dad. Yeah. And she had me and my younger brother.
Yeah. Okay. So that's blended.
It was just like it was kind of It was it was just like we all grew
two
up
of y'all
together.
got the same pops, and one got one other pops, but that's kind of the same with me. When you said that, you know, you was wondering why your dad wasn't here, because that's something that I'm going through in my situation now. Like my stepson, you know, all of a sudden some questions came in like out of the blue. I'm like, yo, where did this come from?
Right. Yeah.
But I understand, like, it's still something, it's part of growing up. Like, he'll ask his mom, like, you know, why you ain't with my dad?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And these questions didn't come up until I had my daughter. She's a year and a half now. So it's been just him this whole time we've been together. Like, he's 11 now. But I came in the picture when he was like 2.
Yeah.
But, you know, he'll start wondering, like, he'll see me, like, doing certain things with my daughter, and he'll be like, you know, I could see him sometimes kind of get pulled back because he don't remember certain moments like that he had. And he done start acting out in school a little bit, like being a hothead. Yeah. It's like, so they kind of made me have like a little flashback from what you were saying. Yeah. So made me think like maybe he need an outlet for his therapy to deal with certain situations.
Sure. Yeah.
So, you know, and your music would be able to speak to people like him too.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think is really, really dope, man. And when I listen to your music, it's very versatile. Like that first track we played, you know what I'm saying, had that R&B feel, but you can rap too.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you consider yourself to be? What genre would you think you would fall under?
I'm an artist. I don't subject myself to a specific genre because I know I could do pretty much whatever I put my mind to. So it's kind of like I'm dipping into, you know, different things, and I got, you know, like I said, R&B. I've done the rap. I've done the more melodic type of rap type thing. And I mean, soon eventually I'm looking to go into like kind of like what Jake did, like the house type vibe.
Oh, that's hard. I can hear that.
Yeah,
I can hear that.
I really want to try. I've already started, so it's like I got a few songs already, and they sound pretty good. So it's just like keep working, and you know, like I look up to a lot of, you know, people in music, and so when I see them do certain things, I'm like, dang, I could try that too. I could do that too. And not even just like the copy, but it's more so just to like give myself something else to do, because I know I don't want to just be in a box.
Exactly, and that's where kind of hip hop from the back in the day, they tried to put people in a box. It was frowned upon. They tried to make it seem like you whack when you start putting a melody to something. For sure. Like, yo, what's wrong with this singing ass nigga? He's soft. Like, yo, don't get it twisted. Some niggas that sing can whoop your ass. Don't get it twisted. Sure. Like, just because he can sing, like, and get broads, I mean, that's what it's all about. I thought, like, you know, but, you know, when I say you can rap, I want to showcase your rapping skills too, man. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up this next track and let them hear this rapping skill, because, yo, hip-hop, you like hip-hop, you like R&B, you like pop, yo, Staccs got it.
Yeah. I'm coming different now. You know, nigga, older, I've been through a lot of crazy love shit.
Okay.
We back here, you know,
You heating up,
She told me she love me, I reply saying the same shit. Knowing I don't mean it, cause I know she on that same shit. Know I'm coming cash to push them foreigns when I lane switch. I was still a teen with my heart shattered with that lame bitch. Watch the ones you came with and never let your main chick stick around the homies for too long, they'll hit your main quick. Bitches suck you dry when you got money, leave you brainless. Just know I've been through it, I can tell you how my main switched. All I see is niggas ain't on shit and we all broke cause we ain't buying bags. Fuck relationship, these hoes be begging, wanna spend your stash. Fuck off plenty cash and then they dip when you stop living fast. I got plenty cash, but I ain't tricking, let's we finna smash. I done seen some bitches from the burbs turn to a hood hoe. Fly you out for what if we ain't fucking, what you good for? Employment office for you and your friends is where you should go. See me by the road, she hit me up, this bitch no good, bro. What happened to LOVE, it's been a minute. I got hoes that's mad and won't even speak cause I ain't hit it. Went and got that Lexus updated, the windows tinted. Just so if my exes think it's me, I'll say it isn't. Flexing on the ground for what? Never had to do too much, she tell me that I'm ran through. Not my fault you let me fuck, had to get that emerald cut. Now we rockin' VVS, she ain't wanna lay on me until that water hit my neck. Used to wait for you to text, now them tables turning. I'm a P for real, I talk the truth to niggas like a sermon. Had to learn it, then apply it, I won't lie, my soul was hurting. We took pictures and you left me, so the memories, I burnt them. I was hungry for that first band, then I touched two. Sold out of that first strand, don't hit me if it's booth. We used to dream 100 bands, but now I'm thinking two. If she leave me, ain't no tears at all, I'm numb to that, it's cool. Why you texting me when you got niggas in your phone, babe? Knowing niggas so.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, Staccs do it all.
For sure.
It's like, man, you got some bars in there, like, and then, like you go, when I'm listening to yours, it's more than just metaphors and just bars. You hit points where people can relate to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're telling a story. Like a lot of dudes can relate to what you're saying. A lot of chicks can relate to what you're saying because they've been through it too. You know what I'm saying? Like trust. Like that bar, you was like, yo, don't keep your chick around your homies too long. They might end up hitting.
Yeah, for
That'll happen to a lot of cats out here.
Yeah.
And trust and believe.
Yeah.
When ladies go back to their girlfriends talking about how good they man them piped her down, they keep talking about it all the time. That intrigue peek up in the other chick's head. Mm-hmm. And they go find out. Mm-hmm. And it's all your fault because you just kept talking about it so much to these broads. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
People talk too much. So yeah, man, what kind of was your inspiration in that track right there?
It was really just paying attention to social media for once, and actually like looking at like I listen to, like I told you, like before, the podcast. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I watch a lot of people, and I'm on Twitter, so I see a lot of stuff on Twitter,
right?
Especially around like my age. It's like my timeline is flooded with it, but it's like that's all they talk about, and that's why I called that song "Love in 22." I mean, "Love in 2022." Yeah, it's like, I don't know where this whole love thing is going,
right?
But it kind of almost seems like, damn, like I don't even want to try, and I'm young, so it's like, why do I feel
love
like
getting watered down?
Yeah, it's like, because it's like nobody's really like thinking about love anymore. It's like girls are like projecting this idea that like I'm not trying to mess with you if you don't have this or that or this or that or this.
Gotta buy him a Birkin bag
for sure. And it's like, I'm not even there yet. What you need a Birkin for? After a few Instagram posts, them hoes worthless.
Yo, you said something there. It's like, it's all about like what they can get from you. They ain't trying to get no love from you. They want like monetary things.
Yeah.
Like okay, like I know everyone say a man's supposed to be a provider, but like when he first comes around you, like that's the first thing he's supposed to do. Is like the first thing he do is supposed to give you some bread. It sounds like he paying for pussy.
Yeah, that's prostitution. They try they try and like portray it as if like I'm trying to test his pockets, or I gotta see that he really liked me by his money. But it's like, what happened to you seeing that I really like you by my actions or by the things that I do or how I treat you and stuff like that? They don't care about that no more. It's like they trying to envision themselves with you. Mm-hmm. But in order for them to envision themselves with you, they got to make sure that you got more than enough.
It's like you got to make a deposit for love.
It's down payments for pussy.
Yo, for real, fam. It's like, that's scary. It's like we getting the game messed up. Like, I understand, like, and how you gonna ever find a woman to build with in that situation? Like, it sounds like you gotta have a woman to build for with these new age women. Yeah. Like, that's it. You just building for her. You're not gonna build nothing with her. She's just gonna take advantage of all the hard work that you put in.
And it's crazy because if you ask them like what they bring to the table, it's always like stuff that I could do myself.
Right.
It's like, oh, I could clean, I could cook, I could make sure you feel good at night, like
Right.
I could do that myself. I don't need you for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you coming in my space trying to, use me for whatever you can.
Right.
And then when you dry up, where you at?
Yo, they ain't gonna be around, because if that's what you presented in the beginning, like, okay, I got this bread, this is what I can do.
Yeah.
If it dry up, like, okay, well, like, you came in with the agreement that you gonna always have this bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, but if you can have a woman that you build up with, like, she done seen you, like, coming from the low, going to the high. She got a realization that life has its peaks, life has its valleys.
Mm-hmm.
You can't dip on nobody just because they experiencing a valley moment. Everything is temporary, depending on the type of person you're dealing with. And, that's where it comes, like, getting to know, like, ladies, don't forget about getting to know people. Don't tell someone they got to make a deposit for you to even get them your digits and even get to know them, even go out, or you take them serious. Like, you can be losing out on a lot of great individuals. It's like, the dude that built Amazon, he started in his garage.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how many women just passed him up in the beginning? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and he became super billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't everybody just come around and just you want to see them at their greatest. You know what I'm saying? You just got to understand and realize what greatness is before it even becomes that. And a lot of people don't have that eye no more.
Mm-hmm.
And hell, a lot of them don't even care. They just jump from dick to dick until whoever paying.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? To the highest bidder. That's what it feels like.
That's what's going on for sure. Yeah.
It's like,
and it's like, I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say.
nah, man, let them know. Let them know. You don't gotta say no names. Just talk your talk.
No, it's just like, it's just weird to me. Like, it doesn't make any sense, because it's like I gotta do all of this and it's like it's not even with just like, I guess, like niggas that are like farther ahead of me or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it's girls my age that do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we in college and we all is no one is up there like that.
Right.
If you getting it, then okay, I applaud you. You getting it. You know what I'm saying? But why do you expect me to do X, Y, and Z and we both in the same situation?
That's crazy.
Like somebody got to be up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you can't expect what you see Diddy doing for Carissa.
50-year-old man.
Yeah, and I'm 20 years old in the same situation as you, and you need to be doing this. Like, I'm gonna do what I know to do.
Right.
But anything extra, that's out of the kindness of my good heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Otherwise, like, what you need all that for? What you even gonna do with that stuff?
Like, she don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But blow it. It's gonna blow the bag and then come back to you for another one if you're willing to keep giving it to her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be smarter than that. Like, come on, like, dang, it wasn't even like that when I was in college, fam. I was broke in college. But, we still had opportunity to have mad chicks.
Yeah.
And they didn't have that mindset, but I can kind of see how that mindset is changing a lot now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, social media was around, but it has no impact like it does now at all. Like, I started college in, 04?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and when we was, like, in there, fam, like, yo, it was like everybody just having a good time. Ain't nobody asking you paying no bread. You just need to come at them with, like, you have fun. Like, okay, this dude funny. He always doing something, like, got something going on. They just want to be around you, be in your space. Yeah. It wasn't about, like, he throwing money. Like, it's mad broke kids.
As long as you got game.
You
know what I'm saying? That was really all it took. But it's like now, like, you got to have game and status and some money to come with it.
Yeah.
And, like, I wouldn't say that's every girl, because there are some, some ones for sure that they going to ride with you regardless.
Right.
But it's like, this is the picture that is being portrayed to men, or just young men in my age and stuff like that. It's kind of like, that's why it's like now, it's like I'm pushing so hard. Sometimes I feel like just to make sure that I'm straight so that I can support somebody else if, somebody else comes in my life. But it's like, why do I feel like I got to do all of this at this age? Like, well, I should be just having fun.
Yeah, because it's conditioning that's going on.
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's a lot of women out there that don't think like that. Mm. But unfortunately, when it comes to the media, things on social media, that algorithm, they are only pushing those individuals that have that bad type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's really pushing things backwards and really not realistic, to be honest.
For sure.
And since that's the ones that's out there that get the most views, get talked about the most, that's in the music, you know, that's conditioning people to feel that way. That's why the younger chicks are really like it's like a new religion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's being made, and that need to be broke and let people understand, like, realistically, like the impact on younger men too. Like, it's in your head already. Okay, I need to go ahead and, you know, of course a man wants to be able to be in a place where he's successful, but like, you don't have to have that mindset to think, well, you know, it's just all on me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They want you when you got it, but nobody's down for the ride.
Yeah, yeah. And that's something else that need to be taught again. Like, yo, it's thick or thin. If you're going to be with someone that treats you right, you know what I'm saying, respects you, because a man can also drop a bag on you all the time and treat you like complete shit.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you rather endure that than a man that got respect for you and just not can't buy you a Birkin?
They got a Birkin, though.
You know what I'm saying? You got a Birkin, but he treat you like shit. He had other broads in front of you, you know what I'm saying, like just disrespecting you. But he know you ain't going nowhere because you conditioned to only think about money.
Right.
And you know, he taking advantage of you just like you think you taking advantage of him. Like, he got the bread, it don't matter. I could just throw this at you and just get what I want and disrespect this chick. It don't matter. She don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I just bought her.
Yeah,
She a prostitute.
You know, because she is getting what she wants out of it. She's not even going to look at it like that.
Right.
Until
it's too
later.
late.
Yeah, until it's too late. You're in a fucked up situation.
Yep.
That you can't get yourself out of. And it's
Right.
like, but this is what you wanted.
Yeah. And then after you get bought too many times, it's like, ladies, you got to understand, you're like, whatever is overused and used again, the value of it decreases.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you done passed up this dude that didn't have it, but you just kept jumping from dick to dick or whatever, whoever was paying the most. And then later on in life, you want that man that, you know what I'm saying, that you passed up on. He's not going to want you because your value done decreased so much.
Yeah.
You done been used and used up. Like, who going to want you? Everywhere he go, he going to see a man that done had you, that done paid for you. What man want that? I don't think they think about that. Everything ain't for the moment, fam. That's for the men and women.
It's controversial, though, because it's kind of like, just in my experience, like, girls that have kind of like, you know, been around the block a little bit, they're a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, so it's like, it's kind of just depends on what mood you in. Well, just for me, it's like, what do I really want to deal with at the moment? But it's like, I've had more fun, you know, just being young. You know, I've had more fun with somebody who had more bodies than me, or was doing more than me before me. Yeah. Than I pretty honestly have really had with somebody who had less than me or whatever. Because like, you got to teach them all this stuff, and you gotta, and it's kind of just like, and it gets like, I don't know, I get bored quick, so I prefer to like, all right, this is where I'm at. This is where you at. We need to come together some way, somehow when it comes to these situations, if this is going to be the situationship. Right. And, you know, like, we're here to please each other.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I agree, man. Like, I mean, when I was growing up, man, I had a thing for older chicks. I never had dealt with or dated it with any female younger than me until my wife.
Really?
Yeah, she's the only one.
That's crazy.
So, but she's only 1 year younger than me too. But I also met her later on in life. I was older. I didn't get married till I was in my 30s. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but when I was in my 20s, I was dealing with chicks 35, 40. You know what I'm saying? They had mad experience, so it was super fun.
I ain't got to that point yet. You know, I do like older women though.
Yeah, get you one in their 30s, 40s, boy. You're gonna have some real fun. They don't have their tubes tied and everything. You don't gotta worry about you don't gotta worry about nothing, boy. They don't have kids out there. They done with that. Yeah. But but yeah, that's how it was, fam. Like, but it was mad fun, so I get that point of view.
But when it comes to like something that I actually want and want to settle down with, I wouldn't want, you know, to, let's say we get married, our pictures go viral on Twitter or Instagram somewhere. You got guys in the comments talking about something. Right. Damn, I done been smashed. That like
yeah. You don't want that too much that going on. Like, ladies, you can be experienced, have fun. It just don't go too crazy with it, man. Just don't go too crazy with it. And also just don't seem like you are for the highest bidder. That's where it can really get like mess a nigga head up. Yeah.
I say like, I mean, I'm just like, I mean, we're gonna die anyways.
Right.
So I'm just like, have your fun, do what you do.
Right.
But, you gotta understand like certain things, like, you don't want to do too much because you want to still be like emotionally available and all that type of stuff for the person that you're supposed to be with.
Right.
So you kind of like drifting away from that, by just like doing whatever with whoever, you feel me?
Yeah. Cause cause with us, like a lot of men say like, okay, I want to go and get all this out of my system before I really try to lock something down for real. I want to go ahead, be out here, do my thing, get it out of my system. And women can feel that way too. Like, okay, I want to go ahead and get it out of my system. But sometimes with ladies, I'm afraid that, okay, if they do too much, they'll get numb to certain emotions. They'll be so used to being with multiple guys in a week that is nothing to step out on a man that they care for because they're numb to it. They done it so much.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, it's like a girl is messing with a dude that she's emotionally attached to.
Right.
But it's like for guys, it's like, I don't really like, I could do whatever and kind of keep it pushing. Like I'm not, unless like you somebody that I really, really like fuck with tough, and I'm like, oh no, I ain't trying to.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's like I could do whatever and still live my life and do whatever. But for women, like I've definitely like realized like just growing up and being in situations I've been in, like they prefer a dude that they're emotionally attached to or that is emotionally attached to them.
Yeah.
For presenting.
Right. And then there's some like, I don't know if you've seen an interview that chick said she had like 1,000 bodies or something like that.
No, I ain't seen that.
Yeah, it was on like some pod. She was just talking about how she like, it's like over 1,000 dudes she been with. She probably in her like mid-20s or something like that.
That's crazy.
It was just crazy. And like she was super proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, yeah, I've been with men, women. You talking about men and women? Oh, it's probably in the thousands or something like that. So it's like, I can't imagine no man being proud to be with her later. They gonna smash.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause she cute. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, she mad experienced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that whole swole, you know what I'm talking about? But you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But and you said the album already out?
Yeah, it's out. It dropped October 5th.
Yo, everybody make sure you tune into the album. Can you let the people know what's the name of the album, how they can follow you?
The album is called Thanks for Nothing on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere you could go find music, YouTube, all of that. I got the Dime Lady music video out on YouTube as well. And you can follow me on Instagram at Staccs, AYESTACCS, and then Twitter at Leeko Staccs, and the TikTok is the same thing.
Dope. Yo, I'm gonna have all this information right in the description. Make sure you follow, make sure you support. And yo, we gotta have you on again, fam. Like,
for sure.
Cause we got so much more conversation that we can have about these topics. And if you want to experience these topics, yo, just tune into the album. He got everything you're looking for, yo. It's dope. So until next time, you guys hold it down. Don't let it hold you. Peace.
The Highest Point Podcast.
More than a pod, it's a lifestyle.